Alright, she's in the nest. I think the male is... There comes the male in. Alright. How cool is that? I don't know if he brought her some food or he just come in to help her out. So, we're all excited about that. We got him landing in there. Oh yeah, there she goes. I think he's relieving her a little bit. I didn't exactly see which one switched, but anyway, I'm thinking that was her and he just comes sailing in. Well, that's a great video there. I was walking over to the nest, checking things out. We'll see, trying to see if there's an egg. Looks like there might be. This one's kind of settling down. Oh yeah. This is looking really good. Well, these are our peregrines. We're all excited. We're glad we came up today to witness all this. Our sun is right and it's looking really good. There's not hardly any mist blowing. We'll keep an eye on it. Yeah, it's definitely settling down. So we've seen one fly in and we'll leave the other, so that's good. I see the male flying around. There she goes. Now there, I think there's some food. Yep, she just got the food handoff. And she's coming back in now. He just gave her the food for the babies. There's her little heads, and then we'll get our feeding here. How great is that? Got her flying out, flew over, got the handoff in midair, and now she's back here feeding these guys. Oh, look at them eat. What a wonderful day to be here. Mama Peregrine feeding the youngsters. She's been feeding them for a while. We'll see what happens here. Oh yeah, now she's moving up a little bit. She thinks it's time for these guys to get warm again. Look at that. She's settling back down on them now. Feeding's over and now it's time to cover them up and keep them warm. There you can see her wiggling around a little bit when they're out. Won't see nothing. Here she comes. Oh. Well, the male just lit. She's hopped off the babies. Now I can see if I can get him. He should come in and relieve her. Yeah, I see. Look, he's walking over to him now. All right, they're greeting Papa. Look at that. What a wonderful movie. What a wonderful movie. The males come in, relieve the female. Now he's taking care of the youngsters. He likes that babysitting, this guy. Well, isn't that cool? Little guys are looking, where's the food? But he doesn't have any. See, doesn't look like it. See the two little heads going there. Well, you know, he may have brought in a little tiny bird or something. Looks like they are feeding. This monitor's pretty small, but they're looking pretty active. Well, that gives Mama a break, and oh yeah, Papa will give a chance to feed these little guys. What a wonderful video. We're in the right spot today. We got to see him exchange there in the nest. He looks like he's staying busy. Yeah, they're happy to see him. I think he did bring in a small bird. Well, here's the male. He's done feeding. Looks like he's going to fly away. Let's see what happens here. All right, there he goes. Now maybe we can see the youngsters come out from behind the grass. And I'm expecting to see Mama fly in pretty quick. So I'll let it run a little bit here. We give him a short feeding, and here she comes in now. She's coming in. There she landed. All right. She landed there with the babies. The male had finished feeding. Now there you can see the two babies right there on the ledge, and the Mama Peregrine falcon just landed, came back. Now the male had fed him a little bit. Now she's checking on them. You see a couple of babies. There's 4 of them. They're just kind of hanging out waiting for Papa to deliver some food. He's out hunting, and Mama's kind of staying cuddled up to him, but it's a little cool right now. He's looking around here for him. You can see her looking over her back there. can see the babies. Hey Mom, where'd you go? Look at that guy. What a cutie. He's just staring down. The other ones are kind of half asleep. What a beautiful shot. Now he's kind of moving around. Here comes another one kind of out in the open now. We can get a good look at him. And they're 12 days old now, so they can go without her body heat or her incubation for quite a while. So yeah, they'll be able to lay here for a while till she comes back with some food. So we're going to enjoy this. We have filtered light today, and it's absolutely just wonderful. Well, looks like they're waking up a little bit now. Oh yeah, okay, he's got a little something in his beak. He's playing with a feather or something. This must be his signal, I'm hungry. Now, 4 of these guys, this little pile of peregrines here. Hey, you see him peeking around. 3 heads up. Where's number 4? Oh yeah, there's number 4. Look at them go around now. They're getting excited. They think it's time for a little snack. They're getting all repositioned here. These are some good looking babies. Now they're kind of standing up. We're really liking that. And every day you can see these little guys. We got a little way in the grass here where we can get a good view of them today. But here they are. This is what they look like when they're about 12 days old. So I don't know if they heard one of the adults calling or what, or they just thought it was time to get up. They're moving around a little bit. Yeah, here's our little babies, and looks like Mama's feeding them, getting their breakfast. Now they're just a little over 2 weeks old now. It's a great morning. We got sunshine, and the babies look like they're hungry little guys. How wonderful is this? Look at all the wonderful markings on her face. She got this black marks and the cheek stripes and her sear. These little guys, look how energetic they are. All lined up in a row there, all 4 of them. This is just wonderful. We've been kind of keeping track on them in different stages, but it's been about 3 days since we've been here. Decided to come up this morning and see what we can find, and we're very happy to get here at this time now with the babies having their feed. I didn't see her bring it in. I was getting set up, but this is really wonderful. One wonderful eyrie to make videos of. Right at Snoqualmie Falls. It's always beautiful here. What a wonderful natural setting for the peregrine falcon and their chicks. We got a good angle on them today because usually she's standing in front of them. So this time she's on the back side and they're all lined up in a row. You can't get any better than that. I'm all excited about this one. I was kind of looking around for the male. I haven't seen him, but I'm sure he's not far away. I didn't see what she brought in, but you know it's got to be a good sized prey to feed all 4 of these guys now. Oh yeah, they're energetic. We have a nest of Cooper hawks we're going to be making videos of also. down in Renton, Washington. They haven't hatched out yet, so we do many different birds of prey. We have bald eagles also that we make videos of. And the eagle nest that we're watching in Renton, bald eagle nest, they've hatched, but they're too small. We haven't been able to get a view of them. Once they get big enough to lift their heads over, we'll be able to see it. Now we're getting a little bit of mist going by, but it's not bad. Well, I just went down and checked on the bald eagle nest this morning and nothing going on, so I came up here and I'm sure glad I did. Look at these guys. They're totally enjoying their breakfast. They look really healthy here. Like I say, they're just over 2 weeks old now. Mama's got them breakfast going here and the male's out hunting again. Takes a lot of food at this nesting stage. Feed 4 babies this size plus mama and then himself. Oh yeah. We did a series on the prairie falcon last year over on Canyon Road between Ellensburg and Yakima, and we were able to make that video from the time she was incubating the eggs till they hatched, till they flew away. So we went over there about every 2 days, 2 or 3 days. We plan to do that with these here. Is come up by every 2 or 3 days and see the progress, and we'll make some good videos of it. You can hear the falls is flowing pretty good. The weather's warmed up and it's snow melt, so we're getting quite a bit of water through here now. I have no idea what she brought, but I'm zoomed in as far as I can. It's about 160 yards from where I'm at to the nest, so I've got a good spot here. It's a good angle. And they've got what is the Critter Zoom set up. Critter Zoom Peregrine Falcon. You just go to critterzoom.com and you can find it. And they're shooting about the same angle as I am now. It's only down about 50 feet from me, so, and at the same elevation, so. Alright, let's see what she's going to do now. Oh yeah, looks like she's going to fly out of here. Looks like she's thinking about, oh yeah, checking a few things out here. Look at these wonderful babies. She's such a good mama, look at it. This is really great. She'll look for any kind of a little scrap thing and she'll haul that away. Anything needs to be hauled out of there, she'll do it. You got all her babies right there next to her. Look at that, would you? Well, I think she wants to snuggle up there with him a little bit. She must be thinking it's a little bit cool yet. Get over here next to Mama and I'll warm you up a little bit. Like I say, it's in the morning now, and it's not really that warm, and she's a little bit concerned about it, so. Alright, you little guys, come over here next to Mom. And they're happy to do that. At the stage they're at now, a little over 2 weeks, they can kind of regulate their body temperature themselves now, but they do need a little help yet if it's too cold, but they're doing just great. She knows exactly what she's doing. Now when their little primary feathers get about 1/8 of an inch long, then they will not need her heat anymore. They can regulate their own body temperature. They're actually kind of doing that now when the weather's warm. But she decided, well, it's a little bit cool. I'll just kind of help them out a little bit. What a beautiful setting. All this at a great scenic site, Snoqualmie Falls. She finished up eating. Now she's kind of babysitting. Don't look like the little guys want to stay under her, so they want to play around a little bit. She was thinking about keeping them warm, but they don't look like they're kind of cleaning up the beak, got any more food. They are sure energetic this morning. We're getting a wonderful view of this. We're at a good angle today. Oh yeah. There's a couple of them snuggling up to mama, and see the little eyes, little dark eyes there. They're getting around pretty good. Look how big their feet are already. They need big feet when they grab their prey. It's got some long toes on there. Bird was used for falconry years ago because they're so fast and such great hunters. Been used in falconry for about, who knows, 4,000 or 5,000 years, I guess. They do a lot of falconry in Asia and Europe yet. We have several clubs here in the United States that are into it. They've been very helpful in having uncontaminated breeding stock when they brought these birds back from extinction, on the verge of extinction. So that helped out good because their birds were not contaminated with the DDT. Well, let's see what she's doing now. She's kind of walking back over here. And I think she just flew out. Yep, there she goes. Well, let's see what the little guys are going to do now. Kind of snuggling in there. Here she comes into the nest. Back in again, both of them sail in. The babies are waking up. Well, we'll see what happens. Here they come over the feed. Look at this. This is fantastic. Just as the sun is coming out, they both made a couple of flights into the cliff. We saw a glimpse. And we got food. Now here she is. Look how big these babies are. They're almost as big as she is now. And they've been waiting for their afternoon snack, and here it is. Been delivered. Oh yeah, we're going to get a good view here. Look at that. Coming around to the side there to get in position for feeding. 4 little peregrine falcons, 2.5 weeks old now. Oh yeah, you can see how much they've grown since the last time we made a video of them. Oh yeah, very healthy looking birds. They woke up just in time for a good feeding. I didn't see what she brought in for the food, but I imagine it's a fairly good sized piece. The little guys are all excited about it, I'll tell you. You can see them moving right there. They're getting their feed right now. I saw them looking around a little bit earlier trying to spot one of the adults, and now they're happy to see it. And one of them has brought him something to eat. Oh yeah, wasn't that much. Looks like it's going to fly out now or go to the other side. Oh yeah. Let's sit here for a minute. Kind of catch her breath a little bit, stretch up. She just got done feeding them. She's going to clean up her feet a little bit. Give us a good profile here. Oh yeah, cleaning her beak, scratching up. She just got done feeding. She wants to get all that extra food off there. Now she's far enough away from the baby. She's gonna have a little privacy. They can get cleaned up. What a great day. Alright, looks like she's going to preen up now. Got the babies all nestled in their little spot. They're all fed, and she's going to take the opportunity to preen up her feathers and get all squared away. Here she is preening her tail. Oh yeah, look at the beautiful markings on that tail. See all the markings on her head now. Oh yeah, she's going to get everything squared away here. Getting down there on her breast feathers a little bit. They keep themselves really clean because, of course, what they're eating is blood-borne, you know, live prey, and then when they eat it's raw meat, and they got to get rid of that blood because blood's a contaminant. So they have to stay clean. They bathe usually right after they get done, or at least once a day they will bathe to get cleaned up. So they're quite fastidious for that reason. It's because of the blood, and they don't want to get diseases, and that's nature's way. They get cleaned up, take a bath every day, and get rid of it. Oh yeah. She's got plenty of water here, that's for sure. She wants a bath. She's got right at the top of the falls is kind of like a little pool, a little pool is just not much flow to it. She goes in there and does her bath. Oh, she's going to stretch now. Look at that wing and leg stretch. Oh yeah, she's getting all squared away here. Staying in tip-top shape. Well, it is the fastest bird in the world. Fastest creature, actually. They can dive at 275 miles an hour. That's what they documented that. Continue on our little cleanup here. We're hoping to see the male come by and call her off, but doesn't look like that'll be the case yet. But she wants to stay close to where she's at so she can keep an eye on the youngsters. Oh yeah, rousting the feathers up there again. Oh, look at that pose. Get to see her tail and the wings. How great was that? The back shot. I think she's posing for us. We're liking this. Again, looking around for the male. Every once in a while there's a... Oh yeah, there she goes. Yeah, here's our guys.
Okay.
Been a few days since we've been here. You can sure see how they've grown. Look how long the dark feathers are on their wings. Getting their markings. I see 3 of them. I don't see number 4. Well, this one is picking on something. I don't know if it's food or just an old feather or bone he's playing with. Oh yeah, I see movement off to the left, so that's number 4. They moved from their other location because it got too messy, but where they're at now, the parents use this off and on for a nesting site the past years, so it's only like about 5-6 feet from the nest, so where they hatched out this year. So it's just all part of the same ledge. Yeah, he's getting busy there. Well, it looks like the preening session. Oh, he's walking around pretty good. See how they get around? Look how long his wing feathers are and his tail feathers already. Walking really good, learning to use his feet, relieves himself really well. Oh, there's Mama just landed. Look at that. Right behind him with the food. Now we'll see what happens here. How wonderful is that? We got, oh yeah, this one grabbed a big chunk of food. Look at that. This is either Mama or Papa sailed in here, and look how big the babies are compared to the adult now. This is absolutely great. Now the males are 1/3 smaller than the females, so that might have been the male that flew in with the food. Now he's flying over to his perch. But they'll bring more food. Takes a lot of food for these guys. Yep, there's the one that's got the food. He's got his little wings out and he's shielding it from everybody else, so he's going to eat. Now the parents will go catch some more food and bring it in for the other ones. There's one guy here, he's trying to get a little piece of that action there. We'll see if the other one will share with him. I don't think so. He's got the wing out, he's not going to let him have it. Well, it looks like he might get a bite. Oh yeah. Well, we'll just watch and see what goes on here. The other one gave up and went back in the bushes. And the number 3 bird there, he's just standing up waiting for the next feeding. Alright, so we got 2 of the guys kind of sharing the same prey here. But as they get older, that'll change. They won't share at all. So. But now they're young enough that they go ahead and allow that. Well, they're having a good feed. Well, we'll check and see where that male went pretty quick, or the adult. I see the one there, he's looking around and exercising. Well, these 2 are still eating. The other one's just standing there up next to the cliff, and the other one's in the bush. And the adult is still over in the tree, so I'm thinking the other one should sail in here with some food eventually. And maybe we'll get to see that. We've been keeping an eye on them since they had, oh, look at this guy walk over here. I want a bite of that too. Oh no, we're busy. You'll have to wait till Mom comes in the next time. Oh, these birds are so interesting. We enjoy coming up here. Oh yeah, look at him spread those wings now. Totally enjoying the good weather. I didn't see what size prey they brought in, but they're having a good time eating it anyway. The lucky one got it. Looks like he's kind of sharing with his sibling. This one here wants to exercise his wings. They grow so fast. Just unbelievable. Few days to make that much difference. I like how they can walk around pretty good now. And, oh, he's just checking out the one with the food, see if we can get a little bit of that. You see on their backs the little dark feathers and stuff making that little design. Now the bigger ones are the females, and if we have a male, he'll be 1/3 smaller. So that's the way it is with the birds of prey. It don't look like the one that got the food's going to share much. Well, one's hanging in there though. Well, maybe they finished it up. Turned around and turned away, see? Doesn't want to share it. Oh, there's the other one trying to get a bite. Look at that now. How interesting is that? I'm beginning to think that might have been the little tercel trying to get some of that food from his big... Well, it's starting to rain a little bit, so this one here's exercising his wing. He decides he's going to come back out. But they go under that ledge when it's raining to stay dry, and we're just getting a slight sprinkle now. It's starting to dry off, so maybe they'll come out and play a little bit. Look at this guy working those wings. Breeze is picking up a little bit, he feels that, so he wants to practice with his wings. Well, he's just going to lay there. And we know one of them, or maybe even 2 of them, have gotten fed, so we have 2 more to go here. The ones that got fed are probably behind the bush now, kind of resting. These 2 guys, they are Out here, obviously waiting for the food, I think, for the next feeding. As you can see how much preening they do. They do a lot with their preening. In about a week and a half, they'll be flying out of here. Or flying off the cliff. They'll still hang around. The parents will teach them everything they need to know. There they are. Little sides of their head, around their eyes, all feathered in. Oh, we got all three there. And one, number 4, is behind the bush, I think, way back in. Well, now I'm glad I came up. I wanted to see what progress has been made in the last few days, and it looks like quite a bit. There he is working with his foot, cleaning up his toenails. Yeah, he's doing a good job. Got 2 of them right in center stage here. They're looking at each other going, "Hey Mom, where's the food? Bring in, we need some food." Now the other 2 are hiding. One's behind the bush and the other one's off on the point. But these 2 are center stage now, and they're waiting for one of the adults to deliver the food. Okay, Mama just dropped off the food. There she goes. Got the food delivery, and this one's got it. He's running back over here. I'll zoom out a little bit. All right. Now they're all excited. One got the food, and out comes all 4 of them now running around. And looks like the one on the point is taking possession of it. And looks like Mama's still hanging in there trying to divvy up who gets it. Yeah, she's feeding the one there. All right. It looks like a free-for-all now. My goodness sakes, look at them. They're really going after it. Here comes Johnny come lately. Don't look like he's going to get much. All right, Mom's going to take off. Oh yeah, there she goes. All right, these guys finally got their breakfast. It's almost noon now, but they've been hanging in here since 6 o'clock this morning. So she'll go gather up some more food and other prey item and bring it in. They'll all get fed. They're all excited about it. Oh yeah. They got the one on the point, so that's pretty good. Well, here they are, a close-up. Mama came in and dropped off food, and they're kind of fighting over it. All 4 of them are a pile of peregrines here. There, look at that. He's having a little bite. Oh, it's an exciting day to be here today. Mama came in with the food and dropped it off. So we have 4 young peregrine falcons here eating the food. She just got the delivery from the mama, and she's flying out, and they're trying to eat their food now. All right, we've been waiting here since 6 o'clock this morning, and we finally got to see them come in and feed them. And the one with the wings out is not feeding, and they're just sleeping. You wouldn't even know they were there. They blend right in. Looks like she's thinking about maybe flying. There she goes. All right, how cool is that? Now we'll see what these guys do with what she left the carcass. This is absolutely fantastic. Yep, they're finishing it up now. Oh, yeah. Yep, they're practicing getting those wing muscles all. Oh, yeah, now look at the white fuzzy feathers fly. Having a little exercise session here. Peregrine falcon. Oh, Mom just flew in. Look at that. Let's see what we got going here. All right. Oh, they're hungry guys. Yep. Mama brought in the breakfast. There you go. Well, we'll see what goes on. See how big they are, all 4 of them here? My goodness. Got their wings out. All lined up here. Well, you can see the difference now from 3 days ago. Man, look how they resemble the adults. Got a little more beige to them, not so much white, but the size of the coloring, my goodness. I figured she'd be come sailing in here at any time. There's one calling away there. My goodness. Yeah, time to eat now. I'll see if we can come down in a little bit. Alright, there we go. And then I'm alright. That's close as we can get now. Zoomed in. Look at that. Well, I wonder what the prey was this time. I see one of them back up in the tree, so that's the mate. Back up in the lookout tree, and this one here's doing the feeding. What a great day to come up here. We like to come about every 3 days and check on their growth cycle. It looks like they are really growing. Most of the white feathers now are gone, the downy feathers. She's still teaching them table manners. She's got them all lined up here and handing this one a little bit. Mama says get in line here. Nobody's hoarding all the prey. You're all going to get a little bit. Well, interesting is that. Oh, yeah, I'm just looking at the markings on the youngsters and then on the adult. That's amazing. That can happen in such a short period of time. Remember, they hatched out April 29th. They're really growing here. Great filtered light today, or a Peregrine falcon eyrie at Snoqualmie Falls. Big feeding session. Didn't take them long. Two of them were sleeping behind that bush, and she come sailing in. They woke up right quick. The first two, I think, seen her in the air because they started flapping their wings, and then she sailed in, got them all lined up here. So we're going to enjoy this. I woke up fairly early this morning. It gets light now real early, and I looked, it's all clear, so I got in my car and drove up here and got all set up. So I'm sure glad I did, because of that filtered light. Get the first feeding session of the day. Also got the adults over in their lookout tree earlier. The falls is really beautiful today. It's just pure white water rolling over there. And seen a few of the other birds in the picnic area eating, and we've just been keeping an eye on these guys. This is the moment we've been waiting for, live action and a big feeding session. We kind of figure by looking at them that we have 3 females and 1 male in the youngsters. Now that little one is the male. He's 1/3 smaller. That's the one right to the right there with Mama, I think. The other 3 are the big sisters. Have my coffee and check Critter Zoom on the computer. That's what they got set up here. It's getting the same thing that's going on now. CritterZoom.com Falcon Nest, and you'll see exactly what you're seeing now right on your computers. But their camera's just, like 50 feet from me, aimed in on the same place, about the same angle. That's kind of interesting. If you got a smartphone, you can pull it up right here and see what I'm seeing right on my camera at the same time. I'm always amazed at the technology what we can see today. Live right there on the computer and on the smartphone. My goodness, these guys are really chowing down. Well, it is the first feeding of the day, so the way they're feeding, I think it's a good size prey. Probably a pigeon, I would think. About 3 days ago or so, she was feeding them a big pigeon. They all got a good feed, then they all slept afterwards. So probably be this one. She feeds them this heavy, they'll exercise, jump around for a while, and then take a nap. She's doing a great job here. It won't take them long to eat this. We got 4 youngsters this big eating, and 1 pigeon probably, so it won't take long. She gets a little bit of it too, I think. It's beautiful lighting today, all filtered. Don't have the mist there. Everything is dry. There's a lot of noise from the falls, but what can you do? That's a lot of water going over there. It makes a racket. It's part of the natural area. Oh, yeah. It's a great spot. They turn their heads, you get to see their eyes and everything. My goodness. She's doing a fine job, and the other one is still up in the dead tree on lookout, so I think that's probably the male up there. This is the female feeding them. They were both in the tree earlier, keeping an eye on them, waiting for a chance to go hunt, and they had great success, so nobody's going hungry here. This guy's getting full. He's walking around behind Mama here, changing position. Well, I think he's going to have a better shot at this side, I guess. Oh, yeah, they're in the huddle now. They're bent down, getting the last few pieces out of here. Yep. Look at that one next to Mama with mouth open, hollering. What a great feeding session. I just had a feeling that something's going to happen really good up here today because the weather looked good. Well, I'll get an early cup of coffee and come up, and I'm sure glad I did. I like the position too. I always like it. The youngsters with their backs to me, and I can see Mama feeding them all in a row there. And they're not behind that bush. A couple of times I came at feeding time, they were feeding behind that green bush to the left, so they don't see much. This is really great. Can't wait to put this on YouTube and share it with all our friends. So there's one talking about, oh, what? Over on the other side of the bush, kind of spreading out now. They're starting to slow down on the feeding. That one must have got enough. Oh yeah, and I can see Mama really good. Look at those great markings on her head there and the side of her face. My God, what a handsome bird. Well, this gal's walking over here behind Mom now. Kind of pecking at Mom. Mom, I want some more. So we better come around the front here with the rest of them. Let's just watch this. It's calling away here. Have a little tug of war now. Look at this here. This is just great. Yep, on the right hand side, I think that's the little male right next to Mom, and the other 3 are the females. Right in front and then going to the left. Yeah, I'm going to go with the 3 females and 1 male on this. That little guy's in there. Hey, Mom, I'm right here. The girls ate most of it. Give me what's left. He's getting it now. Oh, yeah. Hey, there's Big Sister. Got me a chunk. She'll run off over here now and go behind the bush, see? All right.